people. It's me, Cullen, back with another shave. Excuse me, just got done eating a big lunch and it was delicious. Today we're using Hometown by 345 soaps. I forgot what the scent notes are on this, but it's very good. Absolutely love the scent of this soap. And of course I have the matching Splishity Splash. Today's brush was supposed to be the my COVID brush, but the knot I had in it was one that I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not, because it was just a cheap knot that I had pulled out of one of my other brushes that I had replaced, and I ended up just yanking that knot out and throwing it away. So I ended up changing. So we still have my TwinPines WoodTurning bowl with the Plagic colors. And then with Hometown, I went ahead and switched it up to my other Oous shaving brush with the my UFO. Because what's more good old middle American Hometown than a UFO alien abduction? You know what I mean? So, oh, and then today's razor is going to be the Hone Type15 with a Sputnik in it. Absolutely love the scent of this, of Hometown. It's almost gourmand, but I wouldn't say that it's quite gourmand. It definitely has some sweetness to it. By the color of the soap, I don't know if I showed it to y'all. And the color of the lather, I would definitely think that it probably has a decent amount of vanilla in it, or something similar that gives that color. But let's get into this with this Hone. This Hone has become a favorite razor of mine. It is such a good shaver. And it is a very efficient razor. It has, I guess it's considered neutral blade exposure. But it has a 1.20 blade gap. As you can see right there, it's got a huge gap in it. It is an absolutely lovely shaver. You know, it's on the heavy side because it is brass. I believe it weighs 183 grams or something like that. It's definitely got some weight to it. But it's just such a smooth shaver. It's almost an effortless shave with it. You know, it's definitely been a razor that I have truly enjoyed. And have really thought about getting the aluminum one. And from my understanding, from my brief conversation with the owner, is that he is a one-man crew, I believe. This is definitely a razor that if you don't like if you've gotten used to titanium razors and titanium razors only, this thing's going to feel like you're holding a brick. But to me, yes, it's heavy, but man, oh man, what a shave does it give. I had a brief conversation with the owner. And for whatever reason, you don't see too many of these here in the States on the YouTube channels. To me, I think it's a really neat looking razor. It's definitely one of a kind design. It's very clean. It joins together right here, but it's machined so good it's hard to really see where it all comes and goes and all that. What path am I on? I went that way, right? So I think this is up. So, you know, this razor, to me, I like the looks of it. I don't know if you would call that a modern, contemporary, what that design style is. I don't know. I like it though. Very comfortable razor. Plus to shave with. And to hold. It's just, it's got some weight to it. Which I enjoy. You know, we've kind of gone to the, it's kind of funny, it's like the, I'm going to show my age here. The cell phones of old, you know, when they first come out, the Nokias and the Motorola's, they were all fairly large. And everybody wanted them smaller. Everybody wanted them smaller. So Nokia started going smaller, smaller. And Nokia actually had these little phones that were like this tall. They were maybe this wide. You get them in red, blue. I can't remember, black maybe. I don't know, they came in several color options. But, you know, it's a green and black screen. They went smaller, smaller, smaller. And then they kind of got stuck out of size. And, you know, then the Nokia had the bar phone for the longest time. And then Motorola came out with the Razr flip phone, and things kind of started going for more towards, instead of just a cell phone, all of a sudden smartphones came out of nowhere. You know, and colored screens and games, you know, stuff like that. Well, now phones have gone bigger and bigger again. You know, like my iPhone that I'm recording this on is 6.7 inches. You know, so let's look at the Razr world. You know, everyone's gone stainless steel, now titanium. And let's go back the other way to the big and heavy. This thing is such a great razor. The shaves it gives. Because it is very efficient. Super smooth, and I think the weight really helps it give a smoother shave, but it's one that's staying in my den for sure. There's very few razors that have earned a place to never leave my den, but the Hone Type15 in the brass is definitely one of them. But let me get all this cleaned up, and I'll be right back with you. My P diddly pimple dimple dimple people, let's go over what we used today, because today's shave was pure fire. Pure fire. Let me tell you something. If you don't know, now you know. Today we used the TwinPines WoodTurning. Look how beautiful this bowl is. Man, old Don Bird over there, he did one heck of a job on this bowl. This thing is so daggone gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And thank you, Craig at Oous, for doing such a great job on putting my logo on the inside. Then we had a audible called, and we went with the Oous Alien brush there instead of the Oous COVID brush. Then after the shave, you know, rinse with warm water, cold water, witch hazel, blah, blah, blah. Then I use my face oil, my hyaluronic acid, and face serum. And then today's star of the show was 345 Soap Company's Hometown. Absolute beautiful scent. And we're going to finish this bad mamma jamma off with some splishity splash. I forgot to shake it up. Slung splash everywhere. Let's put some more of that on there, just in case. Just in case I'm not feeling or smelling quite delicious enough. Okay? Because anybody that watches this show knows that I'm always feeling sexy. And then the razor for today was the Hone Type15 in brass. Excellent, excellent razor. Will not be leaving the shaved in anytime soon. Well, that's it for today's shave, folks. Check back tomorrow for the next one. Because the next soap is, I don't know. And the next razor, we will start with, what will we use? What do you want to use? What shall we use? What shall we use? Let's go with tomorrow. We'll go with the, what's the name of this now? Wet Shaving Club, I believe it is. The winning razor. We'll go with that tomorrow. Absolute lovely shaver. But that's it, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to one another. Love one another. And I ask that you take care, be safe, and most importantly, God bless.